Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video, as you can see, I'm just kind of painting and drawing Daredevil. I've just been on a binge watch of Daredevil lately, and just trying to catch up again with the newest season. It's the second season. I just finished the third episode, so it's getting pretty good. But I felt like drawing and painting, mainly painting. I've been out of practice with the painting, I would say, because oh my gosh, it feels like I don't even know what's the word? Like I'm just rusty. I don't even know how to paint anymore. I'm using a very light touch with right now as far as the acrylic painting. This isn't oil, this isn't watercolor, but it almost feels like I'm using it almost as if it was watercolor, because I've been out of practice for so long. As far as like painting a character or painting somebody, I like painting like the Bob Ross stuff, but this is kind of like it's more of a challenge for me. Kind of helps me kind of get back into that routine again. But just kind of wanted to show you guys. Pretty much like the breakdown of it. It's pretty much on the left side, as you can see, I'm sketching him, and I'm kind of using, my phone, trying to look up an image and trying to reference something. And sometimes I'll throw in like a different, usually when I am painting a character, I'll first have to sketch him out, and then I use that sketch as like the template, sort of, and then I kind of go based on that side of the drawing, and then I use it for the painting in a more fuller version. I know the left side actually is technically kind of like a different perspective. It's almost like it's like a higher perspective, like he's looking up almost in a higher angle. But I wanted to use that as kind of almost the template, and then transfer it over to the other side, to the actual painting. But again, yeah, I'm still working on my painting skills. It's I don't know. There's so much terrible stuff that I just feel like I'm not. It's hard to blend. I will say that's the hardest thing with painting. It's blending the colors and blending not too much and not too little. And so I think that's something I've always struggled. Even when I was taking it in school and college, like there was classes that I took, and yeah, there were times where, my professor or whoever, the teacher, they would tell me, Adrian, you need to push your values. And I didn't understand what that meant. Like, I didn't understand what he was talking about. He's like, he would just stand and just stay in silence and squint and look at my, painting of still life or whatever. And he would just go, Adrian, or he said, you need to push your values, Adrian. I highly suggest to go back and look at the shadows. Really pay attention to the details. Now, is it really red? No, it's probably the shadow. So stuff like that, where I would hear that, and it didn't frustrate me per se. It actually kind of helped me put things in perspective. At first though, I just didn't understand what he meant by pushing your values, and it was very difficult because again, first time painting when I was in school, it was very intimidating. But drawing, I felt like was more natural to me. It felt easier because I understood how pens and pencils and how to shade and how to cross hatch and how to do all the shadow stuff and all that, pretty cool stuff. But with painting, it was a lot different. There was a totally different feel. There was a totally different, blending at hand. So that's something that I'm still trying to, work on those imperfections in my paintings, because I just feel like they're not there exactly where I could get to. I hope to strive to be one day, because I see so many other painters, and I'm just like, what? How the hell did you blend that? And it's an oil, and then it's like, and they do it in one shot too, and so. But again, yeah, it's just still a work in progress. I'm still trying to get it to my best abilities, and but as of right now, I'm just kind of setting the background for the other side of the painting. I am making some buildings. I'm still undecided on how I want to make the buildings per se. I don't know. Sometimes when it comes to the background stuff, like I have the image, but I don't per se, sometimes I don't know what to paint, like how to paint it. Like, cause I don't want to reference anything sometimes when it comes to like painting. Like I want to still have like an original idea or concepts in the painting itself. But as far as like the figure of the Daredevil, yeah, I had to look up like a Google image and try to like see if I can get it, pretty exact with like the full body and such. But yeah, on the left side, yeah, I wanted to do the black Daredevil, but again, I just didn't know which one to do because it's harder to blend paint like on a black on black. So, and I wanted to do the painting with the black side because it's it's kind of like the current Daredevil right now because he's wearing all black. But then I thought, oh, it's going to be harder, so that's why I chose the red Daredevil with the paint because it is a little bit easier to blend. But I just wanted to kind of, again, like I said, it's kind of like a mirror imaging this reference. The sketch is sort of like the template, and then I kind of did another version, but slightly still the same of the right side for the painting. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And like I said, yeah, this is again, just trying to get back into that rhythm of painting and blending and whatnot. And, if there's any pointers and tips or videos, be sure to, comment below and, I'll check it out. But all right, I'll see you guys in the next one. And hopefully you guys like this video. So yeah.